Well, hello there. So the sharper right of you probably noticed straight away. Hold on a minute, this guy's lying, he's level 3 already. I'm not lying. My little sister was visiting us last weekend, and she was telling me how lame I am because I don't play Fortnite, so... Naturally, we had to install it, and I watched her play a few games, and, well, she's okay at Fortnite, I guess, but nothing special. And then, yeah, I just said, okay, well, give me the controller, I'll have a little go. So this is actually my very first time I've ever held a controller playing Fortnite. Now, I've got some friends who have played, I've watched them play a couple of games, too. Well, they don't play anymore, but they played when this game was newer, and, yeah, that's the story behind why I'm level 3 already, so... You can, at ease, soldier, you don't need to give me a hard time about that. But, now you're about to see a really wicked shot. Watch this. Maybe not. Okay, that guy. Yeah, so this is post-commentary, I should probably explain that. I unfortunately only had my PS4 set to record 15 minutes, so I don't have the full game, unfortunately, but this is right around the mid-mark. Like, before we downloaded this, all I knew about Fortnite was that, you know, it's a 100-player Battle Royale style game, and you pick up weapons and stuff, but really, I for example, the mechanic where the map is shrinking and stuff, it's like, yeah, I probably knew about that on some level, but I didn't really understand how it worked. Like, for example, now you can see on the map, there's a line showing me which way I should be running to get away from the storm, and I did notice the line there on the map, but I didn't know what it meant, so I didn't really do anything with it. And I'm not completely new to shooters. I actually quite like shooters. I played a fair amount of Call of Duty. I'm not a fan of CSGO, but some of my friends have made me play that with them a few times too. And when PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds came out on mobile devices, I played a few times on my phone, just, you know, just for the hell of it. But yeah, you can see the storm shrinking, and, you know, in a minute I'm about to have a realization, and oh crud, what's that? Yeah, I remember, and it's like I just waited there a while to see what was going on. And then I probably looked up a map and realized, okay, that's probably something bad when it's that color, so I started running. Like, way too late to realize that. And then I stopped to try and shoot someone, which was really stupid. You are in the storm, run. So I took a lot of damage in the storm because I didn't understand. And I don't know, was there something wrong with my controller? Because my PS4 controller is a bit janky. So I don't know, was there something wrong with that and it wasn't letting me run, or was it the storm making me do that? And, you know, if you're a Fortnite fan, you probably know what's going on, so you go ahead and comment if that's what it is. And, you know, I'm taking a whole bunch of damage. I mean, I was really stupid. I stopped that heal, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. And now it's like, but now I probably at this point I realize, okay, if I follow the white line, that's where I gotta go. Run faster. Yeah, I thought I was gonna die at this point. There's around 30 players left. I've got 7 kills so far. It's a shame that we didn't get to see all of the kills. I got a few good kills earlier on too. And then this person, well, I thought at first they were using a sniper rifle. And I also realized at some point that sniper rifles do exactly 100 damage. So if he had been using a sniper rifle and he had hit me, you know, he would have killed me. But I am healing some more. And now we're in the top 25, which is nice. But yeah, my first game ever. And my missed thing here, that person has a sniper rifle. If they had hit me, I would have died, so... You know, luck was definitely a factor here. I do like to use the sniper rifle when I'm playing Call of Duty and stuff, so... It's definitely a weapon suited to my playstyle. But for example, here I'm using the green weapon. I understand it, or I started to understand at some point, that blue weapons are generally better than green weapons. And green is better than white, and then there's like purple too, so... Yeah, I didn't really understand the color coding, and I think at some point I actually swapped blue weapons for green weapons, because I just didn't really understand what was going on. But yeah, I totally didn't get that storm mechanic. I didn't realize that I had to run away from there. And if I remember right, now there's not really a whole lot going on for a while, so I might as well at this point explain what my YouTube channel is about, because if you've run into this by accident, there's a pretty fair chance that you weren't looking for my YouTube channel in general. My channel generally focuses on retro video games, so, you know, stuff for older video game consoles. So if you're interested in, like, you know, seeing old Mario games and stuff like that, you know, definitely check out the rest of my channel. I generally don't do a lot of modern games on my channel, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, man, this thing showed up. Now, that's an item drop, obviously. I figured that out afterwards, but I was trying to figure out what that was for a while. I looked up, I was like, is there something dropping here? But I couldn't quite figure it out, and again, that's quite lucky, because if there had been a player nearby, they probably would have looked over that to see if someone's going to get it, so... I probably could have got sniped there, too. And if I'm sat here perfectly quietly, you guys go ahead and jump forward on the video a bit. I probably won't put timestamps in, but... Yeah, it's probably going to be boring for a few minutes. I can't remember exactly how this went. Yeah, so that arrived there. Again, someone probably could have shot me whilst I was going for it, but I was like, okay, let's go and see what this is. And, you know, I got a big med kit, which is awesome. And, you know, a rocket launcher, which is also awesome. Yeah, so here I swapped out, like, you know... Well, grab a shield potion, too. Yeah, it's like I couldn't really figure it out. I mean, I swapped the good rifle for the worst one, because I didn't understand the color coding. And, you know, whilst I was playing this, my sister was shouting next to me, like, yeah, use that medkit, because that's going to heal you all of the way. So I was like, okay. And then I got some shield potions too, so I'm in a pretty good spot here. I can't remember, do I take more damage, but we'll see that soon enough. Post-commentary is really hard to do. If you're watching this and you're a YouTuber and you've done post-commentary before, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, one thing I would say, it's like I quite enjoyed this game, and I could honestly maybe consider playing Fortnite again. Well, I thought that was a person up there, but I think it's a tree. But one thing I could say, I feel like the shrinking of the storm is maybe a bit too slow at the start of the game. It could maybe shrink a bit faster to bring people together a bit quicker, but that's just my own opinion, you know. Everyone has their own opinion. But, you know, I like something a bit higher paced than this. There's 10 people left. I've killed 9. Not too bad. I straight away saw something moved over there. I didn't have time to line up a shot. I mean, I stand here waiting for ages. Are they going to come up that hill? But when I go over there in a bit to look at it, it's just like, okay, this hill's way too steep to climb up. It's like if I had looked over there to the right, they probably would have come out there at some point. But I definitely missed them there. And at some point too, I got really scared of my shadow as well, because I could see it like down below and I thought it was another player's shadow. Yeah, it's like I went over there and I was like, okay, well, he's not climbing up there. Or she. And then I was just like, hold on, what's that down there? Man, this is some awkward ass commentary, isn't it? And I don't know right now, am I aware that the eye is going to shrink soon, but luckily it's such a small map, even if it did shrink from here and I got caught in it, it's such a short distance to run anyway. Now high ground is always good, that's why I was hanging out way up high for so long. There's still 8 guys left, but in a minute the number just like drops like crazy. But I guess I could start signing off already, whilst we're waiting for something good to happen. If you are enjoying this video, please feel free to give it a like, comment. If you're interested in the other stuff I do, so, you know, play some really old games, you know, might as well get yourself subscribed to my channel. My commentary isn't always as clunky, but I wouldn't say I'm new to YouTube, but I upload relatively infrequently, so it's probably quite noticeable in my commentary sometimes. And there were all of my good weapons still there on the ground, but I didn't get them. Yeah, and at some point, like, everyone died except for 2 other people, so... And now it's just me and one other guy. At some point I realized that, and then I started looking for him. I was just like, okay, this is it, you know. It's do or die. And, you know, the way I take this guy out is so beautiful. It's like, you know, if you've ever played the original Halo game, you know, whenever you get a rocket launcher, there's the jump in the air and shoot it at the ground style. You know, that's how I get this guy, and it's quite pretty. It's just like, it's such a tiny map. And it's like, I understand in this game you can build stuff. I understand that mechanic, but I didn't really want to. It's like, I was just trying to find something right here. So that was kind of stupid. I just shot a rocket like that, and, you know, there's no way that's ever gonna hit someone from below. But then I was just like, well, let's close the distance. Yeah, I got him quite good there. He probably had full armor, and then I got him. Victory Royale #1. So yeah, I felt pretty good about that. First ever game of Fortnite, and I won it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, like the video, write me a comment, get subscribed. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. Take care.